everybody. Good morning. I'm very, very pleased to welcome the Secretary General of NATO, Jens Stoltenberg, who is doing, I think, an excellent job of leading the alliance of NATO, which has guaranteed peace and security in Europe for decades and decades. NATO brings together North America and European countries in a mutual alliance of mutual guarantee of security and defence. It's been outstandingly successful, and I think it's going to be outstandingly successful for decades to come.
Thank you so much, Prime Minister Johnson. Dear Boris, it's great to be back in London, and thank you so much for your strong personal leadership on strengthening our transatlantic bond, the bond between Europe and North America.
NATO allies, if you think about it, Carl, have been really outstanding in the way that they have come together to support, for instance, the UK over the Salisbury poisonings. You remember a lot of NATO allies came together and expelled diplomats in sympathy with the UK for what happened, the assassination attempt on the Skripals, the killing in Salisbury. I think if you look at what's happened recently with the appalling, outrageous incident of the hijacking over Belarus, I think NATO members will be wanting to stand together in protest against what happened and to call for the release of Roman Protasevich and indeed his girlfriend from captivity in Belarus.
It is absolutely unacceptable what Belarus did, the forced landing of a civilian aircraft on its way from one NATO capital, Athens, to another NATO capital, Vilnius. And we call on the immediate release of those arrested, and also for an independent, impartial international investigation. And I welcome sanctions imposed by the United Kingdom and other NATO allies and the EU as a clear message and sending a message that there has consequences when the regime in Minsk behaved the way they did. The most important thing now is to make sure that those sanctions that are agreed are fully implemented. And I also know that other allies are looking into whether they can step up further. It has to be clear that when a regime like the regime in Minsk behaves in the way they did, violating basic international norms and rules, we will impose costs on them. And I'm also sure that the NATO leaders, when they meet, this will be an issue they will discuss as part of the response to the unacceptable behavior of Belarus, but also as part of their response to a more assertive Russia, because this is part of a behavior. We also see Russia and Belarus are working closely together.
Okay, folks, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.